Hi, today we're going to walk through a demo on how to set up buffer.com. Now, when you go to buffer.com, you'll see it's a social media workspace platform. And basically, when you post content to it, you can send it across 11 different platforms. You can schedule them, you can track all your content, everything else. The pricing for that is actually free for up to 10 scheduled posts at once or one user account. Up to 3,000 requests and run from the API, which is what we're using. If for some reason you go over that and you want to do more, you can actually pay from £5 or £10 a month. It's not very expensive at all, and you can have as many channels as you want. Now, what we're going to do is, if you haven't got a Buffer account, you need to click login. Get started. So what we're going to do is go through the Carro system and show you an example of how this works. And then once we've shown you how it works, I'll show you how to set it all up. So this is our test site. So in our test site, we've got on the Vehicles tab, we've got a button called Social Media. Now, for some reason, yours Social Media button isn't there. It is one. We can't come the option, so we can turn that on for you. Just let us know if it's not there. We can easily turn that on. As you go through, you can select a vehicle. So here's all the vehicles we have in stock at the minute. So I'm going to choose this Tesla Model Y. And then once we've got this Tesla Model Y, we can choose which images we want. So we can choose 1, 2, 3, up to 6 images. So let's say we want that one and that one and that one. So there's those 4 images involved. We can have a 2x2 grid. We can have 1 large or 3 at the bottom. Or if we selected just 2 images, we can have, side by side or stacked. Or, of course, we can just have the 1 image if you want. But it's nice sometimes to combine images. So let's have 2 of the interior and 2 of the car itself. So let's choose those ones. So let's have 1 large and 3 at the bottom. Press Compose and Image Preview. And what that does is that will create a image for you of how it's going to look on social media. So there's the images created. If you're not happy, you can go back and change the image layout. Here's the text that it wants to put in. Again, that's all pulled from the vehicle description. You can change that if you want. And then we choose a channel. Now, on this channel, we've only got Carro Motors Facebook set up at the minute. You can actually have Instagram, you can have TikTok, you can have anything you want. There's all the different 11 social media channels that are on there. This is just our test account. So we've just tested it on Facebook. The posting part is exactly the same. It just goes up to hooked up to Buffer, and then it handles the rest. Now, what we can do is we can add it to a queue, which means it goes available in our next slot. So in Buffer, what you do is you actually create slots. If I just click onto Buffer for a second, we can see that we've got nothing in our queue. We've got 7 sent. We can see our queue. So in our homepage here, we've got a schedule. So we can create a schedule that says post every Monday and Friday at 6 p.m. or something like that. That's what you can do. So within here, as we can see, I've got 9 drafts at the minute. There's a mini I was just sending up a minute ago, a test one, a few others, and some I've already sent across to the Facebook page. But what we can do is we can go and create a add to the queue. We can share now, so it goes up immediately, or we can save it as a draft. Now, the drafts we can, we sit down at our computer and do go through all of our stock and create lots and lots of drafts, or add them to the queue. And then from the drafts, we can then schedule them within Buffer at certain times we want them to go out. If you want to share now, we can instantly press share now, send to Buffer. That will then go up to Buffer and push it onto the platform. There you go, that post has been created. So if we go into Buffer now, we'll see that sent is now 8. You can see that that has now been sent. So we can view the post within our Facebook profile. That's how it works. So there's the post that it looks like in our profile. Posted 1 minute ago. And so that will then be seen by all the people that want to see that Facebook post. Okay, so if we go back to our Carro system and have a look, if we actually go to a different site, one that's not been set up, so if I click on social media, then I get this page. Now, the only thing you need to do to get Buffer working is to enter an API key, which only one key, you put it in once, and then that's all you did. Now, if you click on this link here, instructions how to set it up, it will open this window. And here's how to set it up. So basically, you go to buffer.com, press the Get Started for Free button. You go through, and then on the home page, you click the Get Started button. You click on New Key. Best thing to do is select a year's date just because otherwise it'll expire after so many days, but a year will give you a good time to play around with it. Go into API key generated, press copy, and then you can go back to Carro and actually enter your API key there. And once you've done that, it will actually load into the system and pull all your details from Buffer. So once you've done that, we recommend you go into Buffer and you actually go in and create some more tunnels. So in here, I can click on YouTube, or I can click on Instagram, or LinkedIn, anything I want. So let's create an Instagram channel. All we do is press connect to Instagram, and it will go through and then go through to the Instagram system and actually use your credentials to log in. Once you've done that, it'll return back to Buffer, where you can actually, then the channel will be set up. So next time you go through in Carro, the channel will then be there. So if we go through now, we'll just create something quickly here. The channels automatically get updated directly from the Buffer API. So as you've created them, you come back to this page, they should appear in this list. Okay.